Morning, children.
Morning, sir.
How are you all today?
Morning.
Nice reception, huh? You're all from which news channel are you all from?
ZPS channel.
That's great, that's great. All budding media persons. Okay, so go ahead. I'm here for you.
Good morning, sir. Welcome to
ZPS.
Good
I am
morning.
Arshad.
and I am Fatima of ZPS News Channel.
Please come this way, sir.
Great, great, great. Good to see you all. Good morning too.
You have been closely associated with ZPS British Division and its progress through the years. We are honored to have you in our Walk the Talk interview. To start with, how and when did you come to UAE?
Well, it's a long, long time ago. In fact, it was in the year 1981, and I was a second person in my family to have come here on a visit visa about 33 years, I guess, 33 years ago. I was called by my brother-in-law and my cousin, who is a doctor in Abu Dhabi. He had come about 3 years back, and he had established a clinic a medical clinic in Abu Dhabi, and I was the second person to come here in UAE in the family. And as I'm an engineer, I applied for a job, and I got selected in Abu Dhabi in the water and electricity department. But that one I did not accept because I got a better offer from Align in the same water and electricity department. That was in 1981, and ever since I worked here in Align for about 27 years, and I retired I think in the year 2008, so about 4 years back, and there it's a long journey here.
It's nice to know that, sir. Let's walk this way.
We know you are an engineer by profession, but have been a pillar of strength standing by our managing director, Mrs. Arshad, in her journey of nourishing education in our aim. Could you please comment, sir?
Well, I would say that God makes some people very, very special. They stand out and do things which benefit the whole community, and they work with some dream and a vision. And I would say that Tanveer is one such person who is blessed with lot of gifts from the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and she has always worked with a passion and vision. And she chose the profession of education when she joined Indian school back about 25 years back, 20 years back, and she was working as a teacher there. But she wasn't happy. She wanted to do something differently, and she has been after me to start a school of our own school. Then we started a small nursery school with about 23 children in the year 1989, and there began the journey of our imparting education. And this nursery, by the mercy of Almighty Allah, it grew step by step into the main school, and we moved from one building to the other, and now, by God's grace, alhamdulillah, we are here with a group of schools, and all this is the result of the hard work initiated by Tanveer, of course, and we all have been supporting her. And we are blessed and fortunate to have a very dedicated team, all the people who have worked immensely and contributed for the growth of all this group of schools. So I would like to say that it's everybody's team effort that has brought us at this point of reputation, what we enjoy today.
It's nice to know that, sir. Let's walk this way.
Okay, fine.
Your turn. AJ was placed in the highest category, Band A. How do you feel about it?
It's one of the proudest moments, not just for me, for all of us connected with AJ. As we feel that we have been rewarded and acknowledged for all the good work and all the hard work and efforts that we have put in for so many years by one of the highly professional group from UK, the ADEC team, which has seen extensively how the school has been functioning. And to get this A grading from such a professional group, it's one of the best things that has ever happened. And we obviously feel extremely proud about this whole thing. But I also believe that now that we have been categorized in Band A, there's a lot of expectation and more pressure on all of us to perform even better. And you know, the challenges are still many. And I remember a saying of one of the sports person that reaching the top is very, very difficult, you know, to reach the top. And it's more difficult to remain there and to continue being there. So now everybody's expectations are extremely high that Align Junior School is in Band A, and any, slip or relaxation will pull us down. That's something we can never accept, and we all have to work extremely hard and to see that we go further, because we don't believe that there's any end limit to it. There is always a scope for improvement. Inshallah, with the mercy and blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we will move upwards to reach greater heights in education.
Wow, what a great achievement. This way, please.
Tell us about the birth of ZPS or how it began.
Well, we all know that the kind of education we are imparting in Align Junior School, it became a very popular institution, and we had a lot of pressure from parents and from all the people in the community to seek admission for their children in Align Junior School. And we could not accommodate all of them, have obvious reasons that we don't have enough classrooms. We could not expand beyond a certain limit. So we got an opportunity when the owner of Zafar Private School, Mr. Khalid Ali Muhammad Al-Shamsi, he put forward a proposal for any school to take over part of his school. And I jumped at the opportunity, and we had an arrangement with him, and I should thank him for having given us this opportunity. So we took over part of this building, which was originally running as a completely an Arabic school. We started the British system here because there was much more demand even in the British system in Align Junior School. So we started right from kindergarten to grade 2 initially. That was about 4 years back, I guess, and 2009 and 2008. And there we began our association with ZPS, and it has grown from grade 2 up to grade 6 now. But the unfortunate thing is that we are not able to expand, and we could not build on the higher floor as the owner had promised us because of the restrictions from the authorities. But in this area, they are not allowing any expansion of buildings. So we are in a way stuck with up to grade 6. So, but inshallah, we have plans that as the owner has promised, he has got a land where we are working to build a new building exclusively for ZPS British Division. Hopefully by end of next year, in the new year 2014 September, inshallah, we need all your prayers that we move out to the new building and have a very modern new building where we can shift the ZPS. Hopefully, inshallah, that is our plan.
Great to hear that, sir. Let's proceed this way.
How do you evaluate CBS this time, and what are your dreams for the school? Can you please answer while we walk, sir?
Well, in a short span of 4 years, we have seen tremendous growth of ZPS, and it has already reached a reputation as one of the premier and model school where children have a solid foundation, not only in education but in other activities, extracurricular, co-curricular activities, sports events, competitions. There is an all-round development for children here in school, which is something that has made this school a very popular institution. And for that, I would like to thank Madam Agnes, who is one person who also is a passionate and visionary leader who works from her heart. And she has, with her innovative abilities, which to some extent she has inherited from her guide and mentor, Tanvir Fatima, the managing director. In fact, Agnes was working with the MD 10 years ago, early part of her engineer's journey. So she has carried forward all those things she learned, and she has even enhance these things to a much greater extent. So we see today ZPS, in fact some of the parents, they prefer to put their children in ZPS than in AJS. That was to show what caliber the ZPS has got. And we are extremely thankful to Madam Agnes for this all this growth and reputation. And I would like to also compliment all the team, every employee here, all the heads, the leaders, who have contributed immensely in taking the ZPS forward. And I always say it's not the effort of one person. One person only leads, but all others are there to carry the leadership forward. And I thank all the members of the ZPS team, our manager, admin manager, Mr. Farooq has contributed also immensely, and everyone, each and every member. I would like to thank all of them for this reputation.
Praying for the best, sir.
Sports have always been your passion. No sport event is complete without your guidance and presence. What is your advice for us youngsters?
Well, what can I say? Sports has become a part of my life from my early childhood. And I would like to say that I have been blessed and fortunate that I inherited these qualities and passion for sports from my father, who had been a professional football player in these days, to the extent that he represented our Indian team and toured the foreign countries, in Far East countries too. So, in fact, I got this interest after seeing him play these games, and I took part in many other games, not just football, and I reached to quite a higher level. I represented my state level teams in badminton, basketball and table tennis while in India. And then of course after coming back here, I have been involved in many games like cricket and squash, tennis and all other games. So I feel, my advice I always give to everyone, not just to youngsters. Of course, youngsters are the main people who need to learn these habits. I would like to recommend to you that make sports one of the best way of entertainment and enjoyment. So make that your habit. Whenever you have a free time, you must inculcate this habit to go and play games. It has many benefits, as you know. It keeps you fit and healthy, and you enjoy a nice environment, being close to your friends. And you also involve your parents and your family when you try to play games. Whenever you have an opportunity, you join together. When you have family weekends, get together, try to get your friends, your family members together. So you should make your sports as part of your life. And I always say that this is something that's so important these days, when children are distracted into just sitting on the computers and being on the net, going to malls, eating junk food. So you can be away from all these things if you will make sports as a way of your life. That's one advice I tell youngsters, and I tell the same to the elders too. If a parent has to encourage children, not only the schools here, so they have to encourage children and take them along in playing games whenever there is an opportunity. That's very important these days.
As students, we have enjoyed the AJPL, which has been a storming success in the past 2 years. Do you have any future sporty endeavors?
Well, yeah, of course. AJPL has been just a result of what we see on the television in the form of IPL, Indian Premier League cricket, which has become such a popular sport among the Asian community, not just Asian, the whole world. Cricket lovers have been enjoying that IPL. We, with the support of our PE department, we initiated a similar thing called AJPL, Alliance Juniors Premier League. The idea was something similar, to have different teams on ownership basis. Ownership in the sense, different people could sponsor different teams. And we started off with cricket and conducted a league tournament on the same lines. But I think you all know that we have children from about 43 nationalities, and cricket is just played by hardly about Asian community only. So we added football, which is very popular among the non-Indians and non-Asians. So HAPL has both cricket and football, and on the same format, on the sponsorship basis. It has become a big hit. It's presently confined to only grade 6, up to grade 6 children. And we would like to broaden this and make opportunities in different games for all categories, not only to grade 6. Every group of children, right from KG to grade 12, should be able to participate in different games. That's what I've been trying to initiate.
Thank you. Please come this space.
That's the reason the staff and students are referred to as the AJ family. How do you bond as a family?
Yeah, I'm very fortunate that I happen to come from a family that is very, very close knit, and we always have get-togethers, and we enjoy the good times and bad times together, and that's what means by being a close-knit family, to share the happiness and the sorrow together, right? So, as far as our Line Juniors group, AJ group is concerned, I call that an AJ family because the contribution that our staff members, right from the highest level to the lowest level, the amount of contribution they have done for the growth of Line Juniors and the hard work and efforts they keep putting in, that has brought our school to this height of success what we enjoy. So obviously, all those who have contributed so much, I would like to call them personally as a part of the AJ family members, because only when these our staff members, if they are satisfied, they are content in their work and they have the job satisfaction, only then the school will grow. So just like in the family, everyone looks at each other's welfare. So we would like to also share the same concept with our AJ members. So I call them as AJ family. So, and we also get the same feelings from all the members who are so interconnected within our AJ family that we have a very good environment, as I also get to know from the staff members. So we call that an AJ family.
That was so inspiring, sir. Please talk us through.
Sir, when you retire someday, where do you hope to be?
Well, I've been thinking what exactly is the meaning of retirement. I feel that one can say one is retired only when he is not able to do any work physically and mentally. Okay, having served about 30 years here in the Emirates, in a line, and about 11 years back in India, I retired officially from my department. About 5 years back, in 2008, officially I retired. But it's like retiring from one thing and taking up another job. So I have been focusing more on the schools, the growth of the schools, and taking the schools forward, and expanding into other things, guiding all the people. So when you are busy doing something, you don't say that you are retired. So we have a lot of things yet to be done. I have, as you say, a new building for ZPS has to be constructed, and we need to move forward. We have a lot of pressure in Line Junior School. We need to expand the school. And we have the focal point management consultancy and training and development division, which is a big initiative. And I've been fortunate that I have the support of my children. My son Zahed, who came back from US, and he has taken all these things forward, and he has been a great support for me and for my family. And my daughter Suha, who is working directly or indirectly. So my personal family members are a great support for us. So I foresee that there's a lot yet to be done for me. I don't know when I will be able to retire. In fact, back in India, we have many other projects coming up. Some are charitable projects and some other ventures. We have plans in India. So I see myself still busy for many things, and I have my third son who is yet to finish his education here in Align, and after he has to settle down in life. So by God's grace, God has given me good health and strength to continue my work in taking all these ventures forward, inshallah. So I have still a long way to go. If Allah gives me good health and lifelong life.
What advices would you give to the faculty, parents, and students of ZPS?
Well, the advice is not only confined to ZPS, I would say it is for all the children. Of course, you, the children of ZPS. As I always say that you must remember that every one of us has great deal of responsibility, right? You as children, you have a great deal of responsibility towards your parents and towards your own selves and towards your teachers, because they are all focusing to see that you get the best of education and get settled in life in good careers. So my advice to you is to understand these responsibilities and focus in your studies and try to be good citizens, right? And by that you are also doing a big favor to your parents, because all they need from you, every parent wants their children to get the best in life. That's all they look for. They don't look for themselves, you to support them. They all want you to. So my advice to you is to understand this responsibility. This is for children. Well, if you want to know my advice to others, adults, it's the same thing. Everyone has responsibilities. We in education sector, like the teachers, have a great deal of responsibility to give their best to the children, right? Just like a service-oriented profession, which is our education, just like medical profession. If they don't give proper service, it can affect your education and the future life of a child. So teachers have a great deal of responsibility, and we as management have a great deal of responsibility. So I advise all the adults to take note of this great responsibility, and for that one has to be hale and healthy, right? So we all have to take care of our own health. The best way to do that is to involve in games, sports, any physical activity, whether you are a child or an adult or an elderly person like me. We all have to keep ourselves fit and have healthy habits. So this is my advice to all of you, and you must also, as children, you must understand that you are all ambassadors. You know what an ambassador means? You are representing your family first, you are representing your own self, your family, your religion, you are representing your school wherever you go. You are the ambassadors of your school. Also, you are the ambassadors of your country. So please remember this. Your behavior and your attitude, your interaction with others should be in such a way that it must reflect your country, your religion, yourself. If you have that keep in mind, you will always succeed wherever you go. You will have an easy time with everyone.
Thank you very much for sparing us your time, sir.
You are most welcome. Thank you all. You are wonderful.
Till next time, this is ZPS News Channel.
Thank you.